This is the Rough and Tumble episode, special episode this time around. We're going to be watching the ADCC finals. We just missed the heavyweight, the 99 kilograms and up, Kaynan Duarte and Nicky Rodriguez. Kaynan ended up beating out Nicky to a decision. But, yep, so we're going to get started here with Gordan Ryan versus somebody. Here we go.
You're listening to the Rough and Tumble podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to have to start muting you now when we do our intro. So you don't fucking sing along with it.
It's hard not to.
Right? So we just, we started just a little bit late. We're just behind, let's see, Nicky Rodriguez and Kaynan Duarte just fought. Nicky Rodriguez just beat Alberto Abreu,
Yeah.
which is nuts. I didn't get to see that match. Does anybody know what happened?
Yeah, he won a decision.
Okay. Boring. Whatever. That's old news anyway.
And then somebody, Gordan Ryan posted, can you imagine what it must feel like to train jiu-jitsu for 20 years and then have a blue belt with less than 2 years beat you?
Yes, I can imagine.
Yeah, every day of my life.
I do know how that feels.
So
who's up now? Gordan Ryan and
Gordan Ryan is fighting
Magalhaes? Is it Vinny Magalhaes in the end? No, the other guy? Gazola? Who is that guy?
Gorgonzola.
Vinicius
Gazola.
Gorgonzola.
Just another Brazilian name.
By the way, for those of you that aren't in the room with us, we have a third person in the room. This is the first time we've had a guest, but he's not allowed to talk. And so we're only going to talk to him and about him and at him. And he won't be speaking this entire time. So that's why we sound weird. Anyways, here's the start of Gordan Ryan versus Chinchilla. I'm going to give it to the blonde-headed guy.
Yeah, Gordon's got a
He looks quite a bit
track record. He does look bigger, actually.
His wrestling doesn't look any better. His feet are narrow as hell.
You know, everybody always talks about how he does steroids, but look at those tiny legs.
Yeah, right.
Get out of fucking town.
He only injects them above the waistline.
He puts them directly into his belly button.
There's a hole for each section of the body.
So I see that they're doing the exact same method that I use, which is hand fight for 2.5 to 3 minutes so that you don't burn all your cardio out.
Mm-hmm. And then fall backwards into a double leg.
That's right.
I haven't seen any of Gordan Ryan's other matches.
I haven't either.
This other guy. So I have no idea what to expect.
He kind of looks like Dylan Danis. But then Dylan Danis got pink eye in his butthole and couldn't compete. So
true story. Flow Grappling did an article about it, which you have to pay to read it.
You had to pay to read it, so I just made up my own ending.
Yeah. We'll start a Flow Grappling where you don't have to pay and we just make up our own articles. Basically like Fox News. So far, 0 things have happened in this match. They've gone collar tie for collar tie.
So Gorgonzola has gone a single leg.
Gorgonzola. And
that exact
just let it back down.
He's like, you know what? This leg is super heavy. I've been here all day. I'm not trying to hold legs up for an hour.
So Gorgonzola beat Vinny Magalhaes?
I'm assuming.
How did he win?
Well, Johnny, I don't have all the answers.
Josh, do you know? Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. So, I guess we'll have to find out later. And then Gordan Ryan beat Lucas Barboza too.
Yeah, I saw that coming. He's way bigger than Lucas Barboza, though. You know, the reason you don't see a lot of action in the beginning is because there's no points.
Oh, that's true. I forget about that.
So, I mean, they have to stay busy to make it look like they're doing something.
Mm-hmm. These are also, 15-minute matches? 20-minute? I can't read that clock.
If Flow Grappling had a better streaming service, we'd know. But that's why they're not one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
It's 20-minute matches.
They offered, and I told them no.
Yep. We're like, no, not until you get that streaming thing worked out. Yeah. You ever watch Silicon Valley, the show?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I just started watching it again, and I'm on season 2. And it made me think of that because that company, Pied Piper, the first 2 seasons is all about like how their bandwidth
funding
and stuff.
And getting that going.
No, look at there. I can see. Before, it looked exactly the same way it does when I take my contacts out at night.
Yeah. Or when you put your glasses on.
When I put my glasses on with my contacts on like I did earlier.
I don't know where I was going with that. Something about Silicon Valley.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying
Grappling.
that Flow Grappling has a history of terrible streaming service.
Oh, yeah. And giving credit to rapists. So
Yeah.
I'll let them sponsor us whenever they stop covering rapists.
Maybe sooner, just depending on what the offer is.
Yeah. Maybe if they make they take steps in the right direction.
We're just asking for steps. We're not asking for leaps.
We've got like a million of them, dude.
They turned out so
I'm
good.
showing Josh, the third party in the room, the pictures that we took earlier today. By the time this is released, they will be on the internet. They both just fell down.
No points.
Gordon Ryan's on top. Honestly, Gordon Ryan's kind of sloppy.
Yeah, he is.
He does. I really figured he would have been like a much smoother, more graceful player, but he's really sloppy. Gordon Ryan, if you're listening, you heard me. It might be that hand though, that busted up hand. In half guard. What have you thought about the fight so far? I mean, like up until this point.
I thought they've gone exactly the way we expected them to go. I mean,
that is true.
I thought Nicky Rod would make it to the semifinals or the finals, and he did. We knew Gordan was going to make it to the finals. I don't know who this other guy he is fighting is, but obviously he's a tough dude. I mean, these are the best of the best. These guys have all won the trials or got personal invitations to this. So, I mean, we can talk shit all we want, but
Gazola beat Jackson Sousa too.
mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that.
Because Gordon Ryan also beat Tim Spriggs. He submitted Tim Spriggs, actually.
This this is probably it seems like to me like all the other divisions are just really young competitors, brand new people.
Nicky Ryan lost
Kennedy,
to Paulo, and then Kennedy, and then Jamil,
and fuck, who's the other guy that we were watching? Oh, the Hugh Lotto brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in shock by that guy. He's so good.
And I wonder why I guess he beat his brother.
I don't know how that
didn't make
works.
it. Yeah.
I think they have to choose. Like they have to say
sucks.
like
It's bad enough you're homeschooled.
I would what I would do is whoever likes no gi more goes for the no gi stuff. Whoever likes gi more goes for the gi stuff. Maybe switch year to year.
Gordon Ryan's got a better guard than people give him credit for. And he utilizes it really well. It's not super dynamic, but it's useful. Look at that.
Yeah, there's knee tap.
Little knee tap takedown. No points. Because the first 10 minutes is no points, right? And then the last 10 minutes you can actually bring points in, I think.
Mm-hmm. I honestly still don't know how the points work. They gave like 3 points for back mount earlier.
Yeah, you get 4 points for, I don't know, I was going to make a joke, but I can't.
Does he have that leg clear, the half guard? No, he's still in there. Okay, so it looks like Gordon Ryan's trapped up in the deep half guard.
Yeah, but look at that.
Looking for that
He's
arm
actually going to get if he gets an arm triangle from inside the deep half guard.
Do you think that CBD sponsor on his shorts has changed his life?
I don't know. Every single jiu-jitsu fighter out there is sponsored by somebody.
I'll bet you he can do math now because of CBD.
I bet.
Yeah.
This whole time he's not been able to do it.
He has to add up all the chemicals he puts in. A lot of dry humping right now.
Whole lot. It's mostly just dick smearing. That's what's going on right now.
Good old dick smear.
Good old dick smear.
You can write that off on your taxes too.
That's right, you can.
Yeah, this is lame. Come on, stand him up.
So Gordon Ryan is in top in the half guard, and he's fighting to pass. He's got an over-under grip, and now he's in the mount.
Working that.
He's going to end up. I think he's going to get that head and arm triangle.
He's honestly been working that every single time they've hit the ground. He's been trying to push that arm across. Look good, John Danaher, not saying anything.
I think he's taking this rash guard thing a little too far.
Yeah, he's asking a question in the form of a question.
Yeah.
To asking a question in the form of a question.
Young Ryan, listen to me, young Ryan. Mr. Ryan.
Are you moving your hips or are your hips moving you?
It's about levers.
Levers.
Like, you didn't. Is that Marcelo Garcia?
Yes.
He's probably saying the same thing. Young Ryan. Oh, there's Gordon Ryan's dad was behind Marcelo Garcia. I think that's who they were actually showing. And they're like,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of the way, Marcelo. We're trying to get Big Gord in here.
Who's Big Gord? That's what we call him.
That's what he calls him on Instagram.
Oh, really?
His
Big
name,
Gordon?
He eats fucking ice cream sandwiches. He does. Oh, what an upset if Gordon Ryan got submitted.
Heel hooked or something?
Yeah, heel hooked or something like that. I mean, he'd blame it on the carpal tunnel in his right hand that he's got taped up, I think. But
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Big Gord would be so pissed. No more ice cream sandwiches.
No more ice cream sandwiches. He'll come out with another DVD of passing on your girlfriend. That was painful to watch.
Using Sonny.
Using his girlfriend as a demo
training,
partner.
Yeah. That's because even Gordon Ryan is not allowed to trade with other females.
Yeah.
Just like the rest of us. So now Gordon's got Gorgonzola's arm trapped in a back triangle position, feeding in the choke. I think he's going to get it. It looks like he's just letting him do it.
Yeah.
That's got to suck. He's about to tap.
He's just inching that hand across.
Did he tap?
Didn't
What
Wow.
a loser.
he really bitched out there at the end.
Way to go.
So that was the finals?
I hope not.
Is he flipping everybody off? I think he was. Gordon, I wish we had sound right now so we could hear what he's talking about.
I think that was the semifinals.
No, because Gorgonzola beat Magalhães.
Oh my
Gordon
God.
Ryan beat Barboza. That was bad. So who's up next? Josh Hinger and Matheus Diniz, they fought.
Who won?
Josh is afraid to respond.
It's like, I don't know.
They fought a couple months ago, and Josh Hinger lost. And then Matheus Diniz, did he beat him again? Yeah. Matheus Diniz beat Josh Hinger again. I thought that was kind of an interesting matchup too, because Josh Hinger is known for his guillotines.
Yeah, he is.
Matheus Diniz trains with Marcelo, who's like known for his guillotines. So I thought maybe, Matheus had some like sick guillotine defense that whatever, but I'm willing to bet Josh Hinger didn't even get to slap one on there. Craig Jones is in the finals too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
That'll be good. Matheus Diniz versus Craig Jones. Have they fought before? I feel like
God,
Jesus Christ.
It's only not nice things. You always give me the short
Josh,
thingy.
we invite you in here. I feel like that's the kind of match that Craig Jones comes out on top of. He always gets those like just behemoths to fight and comes out on top. Right now, Gordon Ryan's saying something real douchey.
Super douchey.
We don't know what, but it's
calling himself the king. And then
all I can see. Imagine like a very feminine voice coming out of his mouth right now.
he has a very high-pitched voice.
Right. That's all I can see. Him staring at the ground and a whiny little voice coming out of his mouth. Well, he practiced me passing a lot on my girlfriend this weekend.
I guess it's best. I mean, at least he doesn't thank God for everything
Not true.
like the Brazilians do.
Who are they showing now? Oh, the
Same one.
replay. Okay. Stupid. Go home and drink some CBD.
That was the part where he almost didn't have him. Oh, thanks again, Flow Grappling. We just like to go right to a commercial in the middle of a fucking.
A Bob Dylan commercial
God damn it!
for golfing. Do they have Flow Golf?
I'm sure they do.
I feel like that would be a thing.
It probably does.
Any
And it's
sport
probably
that
the
doesn't
worst.
get
It's even
coverage.
worse because with the shitty streaming they have, you can never see the ball where it goes.
There's no way Flow. Yeah, there's no way Flow Grappling has the money to dip into that though.
What, into golf?
Into like PGA.
You think that costs money?
Yeah, dude. They make money. They make tons of money.
It's the quality of their streaming service. I feel like they just have a handheld camera and they sneak into these events.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even feel like that they're actually there.
No, what's his face? The long-haired douche is outside going, "What's up, guys? We're here at ADCC, and we're just gonna vlog about it."
He's got a table set up.
Yeah.
Is that Dean's? Yeah. Matheus Diniz.
I don't know.
Diniz.
I'm not even going to try.
You remember when everybody for the longest time thought that Rafael Lobato Jr.'s name was Rafael Lobato Jr.?
Yeah.
And he was super American.
I still might think that. I don't know.
It's not. It's Rafael. He's an American from Oklahoma.
Like the Ninja Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Who's also American from Oklahoma.
Yes.
Dude, who dresses better? I'm not even going to ask that. Bruce Buffer would blow this dude out of the water.
I think Nathan Kirby's got him beat.
With those crocodile shoes. I think Bruce Buffer, he matches so well with his outfits.
Well, he also makes $1 billion a year just to say a couple of words.
Yeah. We're on our way.
I think Bruce did it better.
Right now we're making $14 a month saying a whole lot of words. So if we just keep it up this way, shorten the amount of words we say and increase
22% tax bracket, so we're really only making about $1.50.
Yeah. Well,
this is Craig Jones.
That's when we're going to have to start dong huffing.
What's your limit? What's this guy got on here?
He's going to...
Craig Jones is...
I thought he was going to come out in the cheetah print underwear.
Wouldn't be the first. They need to swap them. They got the wrong flags. It makes it look like Craig Jones is Matheus Diniz.
Oh, yeah. Craig looks like he's like nervous to be there.
It's the Australian way.
Yeah, he doesn't know if he's supposed to be there right now.
Right now, he just told Matheus, slow down, dude. There's no points for 10 minutes.
Yeah. I haven't even sat down yet.
I'm going to use my leg lock system.
Matheus seems like he's just kind of accepting that collar tie.
He also looks just like Sloth from the Goonies.
Craig Jones?
No, Matheus. Yeah.
I can't. Well, that might be the pixelation from the bad stream.
No, that's exactly what his face is. Actually, the pixelation helped him out.
Guard pull by Craig Jones.
Craig Jones pull guard. He's using the old school triangle setup where he's stuffing the arm back.
I call it the scarecrow.
They call it the scarecrow?
Yeah. Or broomstick triangle. Pull your leg through the middle. Because you can practice it with a broomstick. Little trivia out there for everybody.
Practice a lot of things with a broomstick.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's funny how it's universally accepted that that's how you start the match with the old fist bump, slap fist bump.
Yeah.
Like, what if you just fuck somebody up by changing it up right in the middle of the match?
I do an open hand fist bump. I slap people's fist bump and it throws some people off.
I walk around and slap them on the butt. Literally
as
walk
they're
behind
holding their
them.
knuckles out there, you stand up, walk around, and slap them on the butt. All right, let's go.
Craig Jones has Matheus in the guard.
Setting up a tag for the Kimura. Excuse me.
Johnny's letting his true feelings show.
Yeah.
About how he feels about this. Dude, he had a monster grip on that wrist. Little Z-guard action. I feel like are they talking through what they're going to do next?
I don't know.
That's how you know this stuff. It's all fake.
Have you noticed that they're wearing exact opposite shorts?
Oh, they are.
One's wearing cheetah print, the other one's wearing black and white cheetah print.
I don't think that was planned. I just slapped him in the head.
A lot of hand fighting going on right now. Not excited about it. I'd like to see some real fighting. Stand them up.
Stand them up. Go for a guillotine. I think people purposely say guillotine just to piss me off.
Piss me off, yeah.
It's a French word.
Frank Mir is the one that started that.
The guillotine?
I think, yeah.
I also don't like saying armbar. I prefer to say arm lock. Yeah.
That's how I differentiate like an arm bar with your arms. You ever do one of those?
I say knee lock a lot.
Arm bar somebody's arm?
Get over here, arm bar.
Yeah. Well, the knee is like the elbow of the legs, so.
Tuna's the fish of the sea.
Yeah. What's that say on his shorts?
I can't read it because the flow grappling.
It's going to be the theme of this whole thing. What's that say? Oh, I don't know. I feel like there hasn't been anybody come around with any kind of innovations to that Z-guard in a long time.
It's just knee shield half guard.
Yeah.
He's still shooting for that triangle. If he gets that triangle, That's going to be almost like whenever you got that reverse chicken wing on Jeremy Miller.
No, that submission has now been legitimatized.
Legitimatized?
Myrtleized. Yeah, no, it's 100% legit. Hip bump. Do it.
Oh, he bumped out of there and almost hit him in the face.
Yeah. I've heard that we have a guy that has trained with Matheus Diniz at the gym, and he says that the guy's like
Super
a
jerk.
fucking monster, like just stupid strong.
Oh, I can imagine.
I thought he was going to go for the rape choke there with his right hand. That'd be exciting. When was the last time you saw an effective rape choke?
Well, last time I got raped.
Don't, I was going to say, don't answer that.
That could have went one of two ways.
Yeah. It's too bad we can't play entertaining stuff so that I can stay awake.
I know.
That we can't play the sound of the match on our podcast. I think that'd be cool.
That's illegal.
We are, if you want to jump in, by the way, we're like 15 minutes into Craig Jones, Matheus Diniz. 15 minutes and 20 seconds. Sorry, that's what we have left. 5 minutes in. So far, not a lot has happened, really. Craig Jones' hips look like they're about to break from that.
Couple of shoulder rolls.
Yeah.
A la most warm-ups in jiu-jitsu schools. People think that stuff doesn't work, man. They're using shoulder rolls at the ADCC level.
Yeah. You can ask one of my students' dads. He'll tell you. Shit's gay, but it works.
It's pretty gay. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah. I was in so much shock that he said that to me. The shrimping, it looks gay, but it works. Or it sounds gay. That's what it was.
It's only gay if there's a guy laying behind you as you're shrimping into him.
Yeah.
Like, and you're just going butt to dong.
Well, and it's like, what is it about a 5 to 7 year old class? Are you like sitting there watching, like, this is gay. I don't like it.
Tell you what, if I wanted my boy to be a queer, I'd put him in Taekwondo.
Yeah, like, who's so concerned about that at 5 years old?
That dad.
Yeah.
He's also the same dad that wishes he could find a time machine to go back to 1985 so he could play in the high school
Bet you
state
throw
champion.
this ball right over that mountain right there. Had it not broke my knee in the final game,
Coach would have put me in, we'd have gone to state.
I had recruiters looking at me.
How much you want to bet I can throw a pigskin a quarter mile? My favorite part of that whole movie is when he goes, I used to be able to throw a pigskin a quarter mile. And then Kip goes, are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, man, that movie was so good for its time.
I know. Everybody makes Rex Kwon jokes to me all the time.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You must think that all things dealing with martial arts are hilarious.
I can't teach wrist locks without, or like, grab my
wrist and
wrist.
walk away?
No, my other wrist.
My other wrist.
No,
Bow to your
other
sensei.
wrist. Yeah. I have about the same 10 jokes that I cycle through in class. One of my favorite is right after jump ropes. I'll go, okay, good class, everybody. And everybody's like, oh, man.
Oh, he said it again. It's okay. We'll keep laughing.
Oh, we get live replays? Or instant replays? Of nothing happening?
The live replay is the match that we're watching right now.
Yeah, well, like they just showed an instant replay of him
doing shoulder
almost
rolls.
getting to single leg X, but then busting out of it. He's been hitting that Kimura a lot. Or hunting for it, at least. There's going to be a lot of yawns edited out of this episode. Maybe some dead space. Wow. Did you see that transition they caught? Zooming in on the ear. Flow Grapple, you've outdone yourselves this year. about this.
And his name is John And then he walks out.
Yeah, Josh can't hear it right now.
Oh,
We've
he
got
couldn't hear it. Yeah.
John Cena sound effects over here. I've got John Cena's walkout music queued up. Next thing that will be queued up is Kid Rock's Ball with the Ball. I've got room for 20 more sound effects. If anybody wants to send me some. Matheus, Diniz, and Craig Jones have primarily been. There's been a lot of scrambling, but just nothing happening.
The finals, man. Everybody's trying to reserve it so they can not make mistakes. Nobody wants to make a shitty mistake in the finals.
Like Cyborg.
Yeah.
He's got that.
And lose to a blue belt.
He's got a body triangle from close guard. It looks like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
do the old mouth, covering the mouth. Technically, you can arm triangle from there.
Did they make a rule at EBI against doing that, covering the mouth?
I don't know that they did. I know it did come up in conversation.
That Matheus Diniz is a slippery one.
Yeah, he is. I think he rolls up.
Oh, points are on.
This is where Matheus is going to step in now. You know those Brazilians. They live for those advantage wins.
That would have been, well, there's no advantages in this.
I know. I don't know how he's going to pull it off.
I don't know. This position, just like right there where he's sitting up with that, is almost to the Kimura but can't get his hands together. I feel like that's been the position of the fight right here.
Right into the rape choke.
Yeah. I feel like if anybody, Craig Jones has been attacking the most.
Agreed.
He's been pushing the action.
Agreed.
Matheus, I feel like he's just been doing enough to keep him off of him.
Oh, fuck.
Mitch is going to the bathroom, everybody. So I'll have to hold it down while he's gone. Oh, there is a rape choke. That'd be pretty sweet to see, like, a finish from something crazy like that. Just something super obscure. And there's that. Ugh, they're going to go back and forth like this for fucking the whole round. The whole fight. And then leg lock position, he gets out, and then now they're going to try and pass again. Same three things has happened this entire match. Jumps back into his close guard, fights the Kimura guillotine for 30 minutes, then tries to back out while Craig Jones tries to latch onto the leg. Yeah, I don't know why they're moving around there for a minute. Is Kit Craig's coach?
Lachlan Giles.
That's right, Lachlan Giles. I wonder how he feels right now, since he lost first round. This student has become the master. At some point, you've got to go for something else. You've tried to Kimura that same arm for the past 10 minutes. You've got to figure something else out. Oh, more Kimura attacks. Is he bleeding? Ooh. What are we at? 5 minutes left of the Craig Jones Matheus Diniz fight, and still a whole lot has gone on, but nothing has happened. Lots of scrambles, lots of movement, but really the same 3 transitions this entire fight. And there's the Kimura attack again. He might pass. That's kind of what I was talking about the other day. In Nogi, it feels like I feel like when people get their hands clasped together around somebody, that's whenever almost all things start to happen. The takedown, the pass, the sweep, all of it. Like just getting the hands connected. This has been a snooze fest. What is Mitch doing in there? He's been in there a long time. Oh. No. I feel like this is where Matheus might be able to get ahead if he can out wrestle Craig Jones, but I don't know how his wrestling is. Welcome back.
Did I miss anything?
No, we closed that door all the way.
Sure, whatever you say.
Yeah, trying to run a podcast here.
Craig Jones is still not winning yet, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? I thought it said 5.
The pixelation is so bad that we thought a 0 said 5.
I did.
Yeah, this match has been like, right after you left, I was noting that they just keep going back and forth between like, Craig Jones gets the close guard, attacks the Kimura grip for like 5 minutes, and then Matheus gets up and Craig Jones tries to attack the heel on the way out. And neither one of them have changed their game plan.
They're just going to keep. They're like, you know what? It's not working, so let's just keep doing it. Matheus had to get some tape off of his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because it makes sense that you would want to tape your fingers up for a no-gi match.
Right.
Amateurs.
It's for those hefty lapel grips.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is a snooze fest. Let's go. I do like their attire. I'm pretty excited about that.
The cheetah?
Yeah, they're both wearing cheetah print shorts with different color schemes. I hope that they planned it that way. This microphone's got to get fixed. I've hit it like 100 times.
Ba, ba, da, ba.
That song will be stuck in my head for forever.
Have you ever seen the prank that they did? They called this lady, and they kept playing that over and over again, and but they would find ways to put it in there. And one time they called back and they said like she had caught on that it was a prank, but then they kind of messed it with her a little bit, and they were like, "Ma'am, no, the reason we're calling is because there is a Marine that needs your help, and they're taking donations or whatever." And then they start playing, and she's like, "Oh no, I support the military. I support blah blah blah." And they're like, "Well, this Marine needs your help." And then they play the John Cena theme song.
I love have you seen the kid that plays the theme song through a recorder out of his nose?
No.
He plays the He does that through his nostrils with 2 recorders.
And that's how you get. That's how you get to meet. That's how you meet John Cena.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, Froggy Fresh has made multiple raps about him.
Yeah.
That guy's so good. I was really bummed out to find out that he was not really retarded.
Yeah, I kind of have like a small hope that he is actually that way.
When he did his interview on Daniel Tosh, that's what convinced me that he was retarded.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I found out that he wasn't.
No.
Yeah, it's all an act. He said that because he was trying to get legitimate rap going and nobody was taking him seriously, so he's like, fuck it, I'll just do this.
Yeah.
It worked.
Some of it's freaking hilarious. Dude.
I know.
So good. What, 1 minute of this? They're going to go into overtime.
Yeah, they will go into overtime.
It's fucking stupid. All because they only learned 3 moves before they came to ADCC. Craig Jones learned the Kimura, the guillotine, and the heel hook.
And then Matheus Diniz learned how to high step.
How to not get in any of that.
Yeah.
Oh. We're going to try and kick at each other's ankles for another 5 seconds.
All it takes is one takedown.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's just reaching.
Beautiful setup.
Yeah, look at that great setup. He's going to reach in there and tap the old knee. I use that in my kid's class.
Yeah. You're going to stand straight up and then just touch your knee.
You have 4 seconds to just do nothing. Did he pump fake him? He just pump faked him.
Did any of these guys think that they should take a wrestling class before they do ADCC?
Gordan did. Andre Gaval did. Lucas Barbosa did.
I haven't seen any of it. Gordan didn't look like a very good wrestler.
No. So now they're in overtime. I don't know how long overtime is because flow grappling.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, I can see it now.
Damn, so in an overtime, this goes to 30 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Is it first to points wins or is it just the full 10 minutes?
Full 10 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, trying to do all of these might have been a little bit overreaching. We're like 2 hours into an episode now. They really ought to start. Jesus, guys, I'm sorry. I needed some more of that champagne and Red Bull. They need to start making, do something to make these more exciting. Overtime, slap fights are legal. Slaps are legal.
Yep.
That's what they should do.
Rough and tumble. Just start pulling on dicks.
Mm-hmm.
The screen just went black.
Oh, goody.
Oh, they're back. Still no points scored.
Yeah. I remember one year they did ADCC like in an ice hockey rink.
With ice on the rink?
Damn near. Like, I know Henzo and... Yeah, it was Henzo and Mario Sperry did a super fight. And they were like slipping and sliding all over the... all over the mats. It was a lot like this, except more slippery. Neither one of them did anything. Oh, yeah. This is boring as shit. There's got to be a way to promote the action more.
Well, when I was competing in combat wrestling, they do that because you get all your points pretty much come from takedowns in combat wrestling.
Yeah.
And then if you get 1 point for the back, but you only get it once ever in the entire match.
Gotcha.
And you get 1 point for the mount and you only get it once in the entire match. And if you pass the guard and get in side control, you have 30 seconds to advance your position or get a submission. If you don't, they stand you both back up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just like in judo.
Cool. Yeah.
The best thing is you can actually stand up out of a submission. So like if you throw up a triangle from the guard, which by the way, you can't close your guard. You're not allowed to close your guard. Mm-hmm. If I stand up in your triangle, then you have to let go.
Oh, nice. That's an easy escape.
Mm-hmm. It is. So it promotes a lot more action.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
Can't camp out in positions. You know, also if neither person has taken anyone down within 30 seconds, they have to give a penalty to one of the two people.
Oh, nice.
So like Aaron Butts, when he competed with me in that one year, he actually lost on penalties because neither one of them could take each other down, but they were fucking trying.
Yeah.
But somebody has to get a penalty. So the ref just had to figure out like, oh, well, you know, this guy shot twice. You only shot once. So.
Yeah, there's no rule set that's going to be perfect.
Mm-mm.
There's always going to be some loophole, some funky thing. Dude, they've spent 20 minutes of this match taking their finger tape off.
Yeah. Which we've already deemed was unnecessary.
Right.
What was that?
There was a shot.
That's a shot. It counts.
Yeah. You don't know how to wrestle, bro. Ugh. They're just getting sloppy as fuck and lazy.
Because they're so tired. They've been grappling for 30 minutes straight.
Dude, I'm not tired. I've been watching it the whole time. Jesus.
Despite the yawning.
Yeah.
Now we got Craig Jones pulled butterfly guard to the Z guard. No reason to look at the clock. You haven't done anything.
Yeah. Still no points. Oh, guess what he's going to go for? Come on.
Oh, look, he's back on the Kimura again. He's got a better grip this time, though.
Oh, he's still out of it.
Look at that. Come on, man. Do something.
Oh, he might have it. Oh,
Nope. He slipped right out.
Yeah.
Matheus has been doing a great job at, quote-unquote, pulling out.
Muscling out of the Kimura. Why did you just let him do that? You notice, like, Matheus's answer to, or his method of breaking the grip is to headbutt.
Yeah.
His head just, like, violently slams downward every time he rips a grip out. He does it again. Every time he pulls his grip, he, like, tries to headbutt the guy.
Ka-chow, ka-chow. I'd be afraid to do that Z guard. I'm afraid I'm going to get ankle locked or something.
Yeah. I wouldn't hang out in there, but I'm also not, like, good at things.
Mm-mm. I'm average at best.
Yeah. Oh, man. Throw, like, a knife in the middle of it or something. A taser.
Yeah.
Get shit moving. Oh, good. They are back on their feet. Oh, wait, Diniz has 2 points. Was it for that takedown?
It has to be.
Yeah. I didn't see that. He'd gotten awarded those points yet. Dude, I've got to figure out something better with this microphone. It is all up in my business. This fucking... Maybe that's better. I like it like that.
Yeah, but he's also got a penalty. So right now, Craig Jones is 0-0. Diniz is 2 with a penalty, so he's up by 1 point.
With 3 minutes to go?
3 minutes left in overtime.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Maybe they'll go into double overtime.
Oh, good. Wouldn't that be great?
I can't wait. I mean, between that and Flow Grappling's amazing streaming service. I feel like they have a 16-bit graphic card or something. Like they're just like, hey, what was it that the Mario Brothers from NES used?
Yeah.
Can we use that?
You remember the compact Presarios?
Yeah.
That's what they're using.
The whole time you can hear the disk drive just going.
Yeah. That was like the Razor telephones of computers. Everybody had one.
I used to look at porn on a Razor phone. It was just pictures, and they're really pixelated.
Yeah.
But when I was going to Euler, University of Arkansas Little Rock, I mention it that way because it's not as prestigious as University of Arkansas Fayetteville. And when I would go to science class, in between labs, I'd go up in the bathroom and jerk it in the public bathroom.
Nice.
I had to get really creative with what I looked at, though, because not a whole lot of things. Like if I just typed in like naked girls, it wouldn't come up for, you couldn't see it. So I had to get like creative and type in like tattooed chicks.
Oh, yeah.
That way there was some outline, so I could disseminate between the background and the girl ones.
You need to have like a contrast in it.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah, he made the right decision by not being on the microphone.
Yeah. Good job, Josh. So who won between JT Torres and Gary Tonin?
I think Gary Tonin. Nope.
Torres did?
That's
who I had.
Our consultant is saying that no, it was not correct. The JT Torres
Tap
did win.
once for yes, tap twice for no.
Which doesn't surprise me, honestly, because Gary Tonin, although very good, JT Torres is a monster, man.
That's who I had. I had picked for that division.
He's a monster.
And then Wagner Rocha versus Dante Leon.
I would have picked
who won
Dante
that
Leon
one?
for that one.
Really, Wagner won that.
Mm.
Well, I say really like I'm surprised. I was surprised that Dante Leon got through Lucas Lepre.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I think that'll be a good match. JT Torres, Wagner Rocha. I think that's next. For the 77 kilograms. Who else was in that division? Najmi got beat. Canuto got beat by Gary Tonin. I didn't realize that. Oliver Taza got beat by Canuto.
I knew that they said that Gary Tonin and Canuto was the fight of the night, fight of the event. It was like the most exciting
Oh,
fight.
I think I had heard that. Yeah. And then DJ Jackson got beat by JT Torres. Is that correct? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. That's what you get, DJ Jackson.
47 seconds left in this overtime between Craig Jones and Diniz. Craig Jones has one penalty, probably for pulling Z-guard. And so Diniz looks like he's probably going to win this one because there's nobody's going to get a submission.
Wow. Can you imagine like winning the most prestigious grappling title in the world after a match like this? I'd be pretty disappointed. I mean, I'd be happy, but I'd be disappointed.
Oh, Craig Jones just went for an arm lock that looks. Way to not put yourself in history there. Just go ahead and let that thing go.
The one time he does anything different.
It looks like Diniz is like, what is he looking at? He's like he's looking at his dad for approval. Am I doing it right, Dad?
What, did he think he was losing? He was like really panicking.
He was super panicky.
Oh wait, he has 2 penalties. That's what.
Oh, so he has 0.
Oh, but
he'll probably
Craig
still get
Jones has 1 penalty. How's that work?
Well, it depends on how they look at it.
Canuto, or not Canuto, Diniz won.
Because he actually scored points.
And then got them taken away.
The answer is the other Daily Double. We go to our judges for the scorecard.
Here we go. Any day now.
Bruce Busser's God damn it. Bruce Buffer's cousin in the background back there. He's the one that like lives in the trailer park.
Matheus
Diniz.
Good job, buddy.
Way to pull it off, man. Way to pull off a 30-minute bore fest.
Yeah, good Lord.
Womp, womp, womp.
On today's podcast episode, you're going to be listening to Mitch and Johnny take a nap. And then we'll catch up with the finals.
It's funny because if they heard us talking shit, they'd be like, you're not out here fucking doing it. No, well, I mean, if you want me to, I'll come out and take a nap on the fucking mat. If that's what we're trying to do. Goddamn. Craig Jones is like, well, good. If Craig Jones would train jiu-jitsu and stop selling Z-Guard DVDs.
Right.
That's all right, though. I mean, he had his time. He did well. His first outing at ADCC, submitted Leandro Lowe and a bunch of top-name guys. And
it was a good match. You just saw everything that there was that was going to happen within the first 3 minutes of it.
That's the problem.
Then they just rinsed and repeated for the...
When you have a DVD out, that's the problem because your enemies can just watch your DVD.
Everybody knows
Everybody knows
your moves now. Oh gosh, I'm getting all kinds of tags from our pictures. I can't wait for everybody to see these pictures.
Dude, they come out so good.
The boy. Oh god, it's so good. I can't wait.
Have they been released yet? Have we released any of them?
No, but I've been posting some of the screenshots that Josh have up on the Instagram.
Hopefully, just mine.
All right, so we're on to Wagner Rocha versus JT Torres now. Hopefully this one won't be a goddamn snooze fest.
I think this one's my favorite, honestly.
Oh yeah,
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be like our little header. Yeah, hopefully this one will be a lot more interesting. I don't remember I watched Wagner Rocha fight somebody, but I don't remember who he fought.
Never heard of him. I'm just kidding.
Wagner. We were discussing this the other day. Did Wagner Rocha fight MMA? Did he ever fight MMA?
No, but he did get pissed off when Gordon Ryan was making all that money off the float passing.
Oh,
because he was doing it way before. So this is JT Torres. This should be a lot of exciting fights. It should be exciting. JT Torres has a lot to prove, man. He's got his own gym open now. He's still with Autos.
I'm honestly really surprised that he's done as well as he has competitively.
Without having,
Right, and just opening up a brand new gym. He's actually, I feel like he hasn't even really exploded until he opened up his gym.
Yeah.
And then he started dominating all these tournaments. And ADCC is catered for JT Torres. Like, that's right up his alley. But, so, again, it is a little bit for Wagner Rocha, too.
Right. Well, Wagner's got his own gym, too.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's mostly been doing, like, EBI stuff and everything.
I feel like he's had his gym for a long time, though. He had a hold of that ankle. No takedowns yet. JT Torres drop for a little ankle pick real quick and then let it go. It might be because of points.
This is the negative 77 kilos division.
They have to weigh negative 77 kilos. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then if you want that interpreted to English, about 93.
About 93.
Yeah, about 93. That's how much they weigh.
About 77 kilos.
That's my dog running.
Just
into
realizing
the door.
that the door's not open.
Yeah, that's why we needed to close it.
Man, JT's getting some of that dirty wrestling up in there with that head.
Yeah.
Grinding it into Wagner's face.
I get Wagner Rocha and Vinny Magalhaes mixed up. I don't think that they look anything alike, and they're not alike, but I learned about them about the same time, so I just always group them together. I think that's where I got the idea that Wagner Rocha fought MMA too.
Yeah, because Vinny was on the Ultimate Fighter show.
Mm-hmm.
And then went into MMA. Has JT Torres ever won an ADCC championship?
I don't know. He won. Did he? Yeah, he won. Okay, so he won a ADCC. He won Nogi Pans or Nogi Worlds, didn't he? I think so. Why aren't you talking, dude? He freaking brought you here. Yeah, no. I think he won Nogi Worlds last year, and then he won ADCC the previous time.
Well, he's not scored any points yet, so.
No, but I really think that 10-minute mark he'll start hitting that ankle pick, because he dropped down fast, grabbed it, and then just let go.
He's trying to fake that shot so he can do a snap down, and you almost saw that setup right there where he shot down, and then Wagner sprawled, so he snapped him down, but he didn't circle to the back like I think he wanted to.
The referee just clapped for him. Good job, guys.
Thanks, Mom.
Wagner's wrestling isn't all that bad either.
He's got really good hand ties.
I thought that his might be kind of weak.
He just pushed him like a
Yeah.
schoolyard bully.
Why does he gotta shove people around like that?
What a jerk. Oh, man. JT Torres went for a foot sweep and just planted
him.
on it. Yeah, just leg kicked him.
So in the finals of the next one, we've got Paulo Miao versus Kennedy Maciel? Or did Augusto Mendes win? Wow.
Mm.
I didn't know that at all. I haven't been. I
Cabrini's
haven't
kid is out.
up. What? No, Cabrini's kid is in.
Oh, he's going to the finals?
Yeah, he beat Ruotolo
Oh, okay.
with that rear naked choke.
JT just poked Wagner Rocha in the face, in the eyeball. Referee is wearing ASIC wrestling shoes.
You're watching their shoes now because of what I told you earlier.
I know.
One of those refs has got some dirty, nasty Nikes he's walking around on the mats with. Those aren't Asics. Those are Adidas.
Made you look.
Fucking amateur. This is an informative podcast. To educate people.
We can't have the wrong information being disseminated out there.
Yeah. Start having fact checks on previous episodes. 6 minutes of them standing up, exchanging collar ties right now. It's a good thing we didn't do a live stream.
Yep.
Because that would be fucking boring. This episode might still be boring as shit. But it's content, so consume it.
This podcast brought to you by Flow Grappling's shitty-ass streaming service.
Yeah.
Damn. 13 minutes.
I kind of thought that we'd see Wagner on his back playing a little bit more.
Maybe he's trying to prove a point. We should hurry up and get to the 10-minute mark so we can see some real action.
Dude, who's doing that? I've never gone into a match like, I'm going to prove a point.
Right. Lots of people do.
I'm going to prove a point this time.
They said, I got jiu-jitsu. I'm just going to stand up with them.
Yeah, everybody thinks
That's
that
how
I
they get
pull
knocked
guard.
out.
You know what? I'm not going to pull guard.
Yeah. That's right. I'm going to get fireman's carried.
Mm-hmm. What's your game, bro? I'm all about getting fireman carried.
Yep. Man, he wasn't lying.
I dropped my phone again today. Right on the corner.
Doesn't look any different than it did last time I saw it.
I know, right?
You have spider webs coming out of your screen.
I picked it up and I was like, oh, now I actually have to take it in to get it fixed.
Just put a case on it. I don't know why you don't have a case.
It did have a case, and then the case broke.
How did you break a case? What kind of case was it?
It was just on there for forever. It was just a shitty one I got from TJ Maxx or something. And then
when you were buying shirts.
Yeah, it broke, and like literally the day after I took it off, I threw my phone on the concrete.
I feel like if I'm taking my case off just to clean my phone, I do it on my bed surrounded by pillows so that I don't.
Some of us like to live life on the edge.
Yeah, you do. JT Torres with a nice little arm drag.
I've kept up with a lot of Josh Hinger's progress through ADCC by the posts that his girlfriend has been making. I had her first. We were friends on Instagram first.
Who's he dating?
Some girl from Mexico.
Wagner's on JT's back. He shoved him off.
JT's pumped.
Now he is.
I want to make we need to set up a soundboard on my iPad just to make sound effects for the matches. Every time they like go for a collar tie, you hear like whoopsh, whoocha. Yeah. Do you think Cyborg is cornering Wagner Rocha right now?
I don't know.
Because they train together.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, they sure do. I saw it on Cyborg's Instagram.
How much would that suck? You are like one of the greatest jiu-jitsu fighters of all time. You get beat by a blue belt at ADCC. Then you have to go and corner somebody and tell them how to do it. Go back and coach tomorrow, Cyborg, and see how your confidence levels are.
Apparently, in an interview, Cyborg said he didn't lose because it was a draw.
Win.
Yeah, exactly. It was a decision. He's like, he didn't beat me, but he did.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like,
You guys should look at who's standing where on the podium.
yeah, you didn't do enough, bro.
Mm-mm.
You get your hands
And that's what
around
people
that
don't say.
Big old barrel chest.
That's the way it really should be said. It's like, you can sit there and go, well, he didn't beat me. Well, no, but the other way of saying that is you didn't do enough to win.
Yeah, you didn't win either.
Yeah.
This has been. Oh, we're at points now. Maybe something will happen. Maybe Torres will finally get a takedown here at the World Shoving Championships. I do like the mats that they have this year.
Yeah.
The white with the black outline.
We need more wrist locks. That's what we need.
Yeah, definitely. Man,
There's the
there it
ankle pick.
is.
See if he's
Here's
going
his
to nail
points. Yeah, he's going to finish it.
it. He needs to pull him in, then drag him, and then kick him.
This is drag and kick.
I don't know. I think Wagner's going to get out of that.
Yeah, he's down on the ankle now. Look, see, they're doing it the style like I said. You just have people sitting around making the ring, the magic circle.
I know.
That would be an insurance claim from hell.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Well, I was creating the barrier for a fight
That was a human barrier.
in somebody's basement. I signed a waiver.
That's legal representation. 8 minutes. 0-0.
On our next time we decide to watch matches and podcast at the same time, we just need to do a normal podcast and not even fucking watch the matches, and then just randomly go 0-0. They're still standing up. Nothing's happened.
Or we could just pretend, we could just commentate as if we watched
Yeah.
them.
Oh my God! Can you believe this? Nothing's going on right now.
Jog it back, boys.
These yawns are contagious, dude.
Yeah, they are. I blame Seth Daniels.
Somebody needs to comment that on his Instagram. Who do we need to call about these shitty matches? Can you guys book better people next year?
Seth Daniels was posting about how I guess he was getting emails from people like trying to fill slots where people had to drop out.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, are you like, that's not how this works.
Right.
Like, Paulo Miao has to step out and some blue belt's like, I'll step in, put me in. It's like, that's not how this fucking
That
works, man.
absolutely would have been me at Blue Belt. I would have been writing him emails. Hey, bro, put me in.
I know.
I think where the difference with like the way that he runs everything and the way that everybody else operates is that whereas like if I got all those emails from blue belts, I would just ignore it and move on with my life. He gets all those emails from blue belts and it's like, okay, stupid fuckers,
Yep.
this is how it works.
And he makes a public Instagram post about it.
Yeah. Whereas like if I look at him like, okay, they're fucking blue belts being blue belts.
Just respond specifically back to that one guy.
Yeah. That's what Dana White would do.
Mm-hmm.
Start getting into a Twitter battle with somebody.
We're not adults. 6 minutes, no points scored. God, you even wrestle, bro? JT, I think he's like a multiple state champion in D1.
I think he's one of the better wrestlers in jiu-jitsu
100%.
for sure.
Well, he wrestled before he started doing jiu-jitsu, just like Josh Hinger.
I don't know if I would say, do you think there's somebody that's as good at jiu-jitsu as JT Torres, and also as good of a wrestler?
Marcelo Garcia.
I don't think he's as good of a natural wrestler as JT.
Oh, now we're talking about natural wrestling?
Well, I mean, like,
Let's just make it very specific.
well, I'm saying like, if you took JT
Do you think there's
Torres,
a 5'7" guy out there?
yeah. If you took JT Torres and put him in a wrestling match, he would do just fine. In like a
Yes.
high level wrestling match, you put him in a high level jiu-jitsu match, he'd do just fine.
Agreed.
I think Marcelo Garcia would have a harder time in the wrestling match than JT Torres would.
Yeah, because he did. Yeah, he wouldn't.
I don't think it necessarily makes him better than Marcelo, just maybe in that area.
Yeah,
But I feel like he's got the most solid, pure wrestling game.
I think Josh Hinger's pretty close. Josh Hinger has really gross jiu-jitsu.
I don't like Josh Hinger.
JT Torres is on a guillotine, high elbow, but Wagner got out. I've seen Josh compete a couple times.
So was there any point? Yeah, I saw him in Chicago. Was there any points for that?
Doesn't look like it.
Dude, I'm so confused on ADCC points. Earlier, like, somebody was on the other person's back and then it just passed the 10-minute mark and they got points for being on the back. Like, what match was that we were watching? Kanan Duarte and Nicky Rodriguez. Kanan was on his back for, like, most of that fight when you were on your way over. And then all of a sudden, Kanan had, like, 3 points. I mean, it never, like, nothing changed. He was just on his back. He might have switched his hooks. That might be why. I wonder if I'm on your back and I have both hooks in, it gets over the halfway mark. Then I take my hooks out and put them back in. I get points for that? That's so much horse shit. This JT Torres Wagner Rocha has not been what we expected it to be. So far, they've just been shoving each other around for 20 minutes.
A lot of editing on this one, buddy.
Yeah. I might, but then again, I might not too, because I might just like, people might want to like sync it up to the video.
To the replay, yeah.
Yeah. So there's gonna be dead space. Sorry, guys.
You can do an edited version.
There's a lot going on here right now. JT Torres just got 3 points. I missed it. Was it for the takedown?
I think it
just
was
to the back.
I think it was from the roll. He just rolled 3 times, so he got a point for every roll he did.
Every roll he did, he got a point. JT's got his back, but I can't. Oh, he's got body triangle off to the side just a little bit, but he did get his points for it. And that's how JT Torres wins Abu Dhabi this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably... Is that 2 minutes or 7 minutes left? I can't read it. 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to say that's how JT Torres wins. Wagner is going to slam his shoulders to the mat right there as soon as they start.
So right now, JT Torres is on Wagner's back.
He had a body triangle, and they're trying to set him up. What are they doing?
Giving him a body triangle back.
Okay. That's not the direction that it was whenever they finished, was it?
Yeah, you can't ever replicate that. Who are you talking to, bro?
Yeah.
The ref's yelling at somebody off to the sidelines, like asking them for their opinions. Oh, man, look at that flow grappling stream. Just
Yeah, good thing it starts to
lock the
cut out
fuck
right
up.
now. Oh, he's going to panic and give up his neck.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that I don't think he understands he has a body triangle on him right now because
Yeah.
he keeps kicking his leg back like he's going to get rid of a hook.
I'm surprised that he stuck his head that far out there to begin with. As soon as
Yeah.
he got up to hands and knees, he just lunges his neck out there.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's
JT's
not
getting
underneath, though.
He's going to face choke him.
That's fine.
He's getting his. Oh, no, he's out.
I don't see Wagner Rocha tapping.
I don't
to a
either,
face
just
choke.
not with all the EBI
Yeah.
stuff that he's done. He's trying to lock over that body triangle leg so he can take advantage of the ankle lock that's there. A lot of people, you don't see people mess with that very often.
I
It's
have
always
a
there.
purple belt that hit that on me, and
Dude,
I
it's
felt
there.
like it was gonna explode my leg. He's pretty attached there, buddy. He's getting under the neck, but can't seem to keep it under control.
So he didn't get points again? Oh, they started him back in this position.
Yeah.
Well, at least JT scored 3 points. We don't have to worry about sitting through a stupid fucking overtime.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Worst possible case scenario right now is that Wagner Rocha comes back and scores 3 points.
You think with JT's win money, he's going to go get another calligraphy tattoo?
Slam him. Do it.
Rico Rodriguez style.
This is all I've ever.
It's all right. You've only got
He's not gonna get
you
slammed
got
now.
45 seconds to figure out your life. Oh, that sucks. He's just going to ride that donkey all the way to the finish line.
Oh,
No, he's got. From what I can see, he's either got 30 seconds or the Roman numeral 4.
yeah. I think that the seatbelt grip is like the way that he's using it right now, where he's like kind of like arching his shoulders. I think that's super underutilized. I was talking to somebody about that in my class the other day, staying behind the shoulders with that seatbelt. Everybody gets so focused on the hooks.
He
He
just
just
tapped. To what?
I don't know. Just because he saw the time, I guess, and
Maybe he was saying "good job, buddy," but now it's gonna go down as a tap in history.
he's saying 2 times. 2 times.
Is he saying 2-time ADC champion?
He knows we don't have audio. He's trying to communicate to us.
He is. I deal with this all
What
the
are
time.
you trying to say, JT?
Say it louder.
Yeah.
Draw me a picture.
All right, we'll be back for the next one. Okay, we've got Kennedy Maciel versus Augusto Mendes. Kennedy
is Cabrinha's son.
Yeah, this is his first. Cabrinha actually gave up his spot to go to ADCC to give to his son. Yeah. And then Augusto Mendes, Taquinho, that is Mackenzie McDern's ex-boyfriend.
And I'm currently trying to find pictures of them together from her Instagram to see if there was any funny things said.
Yeah, if you guys will just hold tight with us, we'll get you the content that you've been looking for. Yeah, they dated before she got hot, and then she dumped him for world champions, I guess. I don't know. Is Taquinho a world champion?
He's well known.
Probably like only one-time world champion.
Yeah.
So,
Loser.
yeah, whatever. I mean, shit, my dad's like 3-time at least. I feel like everybody's a world champion at this point.
I always wonder if like celebrities, when they break up with their boyfriends, if they go back and delete pictures of their exes off their Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I did.
There's companies that do that for you.
Oh, really?
There's a company there are companies that you pay them like $10,000, $20,000 or whatever, and they'll go through the internet and basically
Delete
work to
pictures of you?
hide. No, they won't delete because like I mean, unless it's something like a copyright or something like that, they can't really delete something from another person's website. But what they can do is bury it, and so that when you Google nudes of Mitch Hall, it's buried 20 pages deep in Google.
I've done a lot of work to get those to the surface too.
Yeah, they're personal SEO people. I don't know what the full title is. Augusto Mendes, actually, I talk about this a lot. He's got a match against Eddie Cummings that I watch. They fought on not Polaris. Maybe it was Polaris, yeah. Where he just has like this incredible display of how not to get leg locked or how not to get into a leg entanglement with somebody. Like the whole match, he's real stubborn and it was kind of a stale fest. But he just did, like, he had the perfect game plan for not falling into those leg entanglements.
I'm thinking that they actually did go and take all the pictures, because I haven't found a single picture of Buchecha on her Instagram, and I'm all the way back to 2015.
Wow. I know that they only dated pretty briefly.
Yeah, just long enough for him to realize she didn't have a real Brazilian accent.
Yeah.
She is super hot, though.
I think she's hot. I was just like, she's beautiful. There's better. I think Bia Mesquita is way, way hotter, way prettier, for sure. There's another one that I've been obsessed with lately. Oh, Gazardi Matuda.
You and Zachary would get along so well.
Never mind.
For more than one reason.
Does he also think that she's beautiful? I don't understand the reference.
He just is super, like, he knows so much about obscure female jiu-jitsu people.
So do I.
I know. Yeah, no pictures of Taquinho. I went all the way back to 2012.
Damn. So you found high school pictures?
Pretty. Yeah. All the pictures were taken without an accent.
Not much has happened again in this match, but we're only, 3 minutes into this one. Still a lot of hand fighting and whatnot. Dude, next step for the podcast is I'm going to invest in some headphones that have a longer cord.
Yeah.
I keep scraping mine against the thing and I can hear it. I'm sorry for the audio on this one, guys. I can hear it like scraping against the thing. We actually got to do a 2-day seminar with Cabrinha, Big Cabrinha.
Here in Arkansas.
Yeah. The first and last time that Cabrinha will ever come to Arkansas.
Is it because that guy ruined it?
Yeah, he did. I don't want to place the blame on anybody, but it was definitely that guy. And then a certain person at this table was his drilling partner. And
Cabrinha's drilling partner?
Was Cabrinha's drilling partner. And Cabrinha named him #1 top dog in the world drilling partner for 2018.
Well, you are pretty good at just letting other people do moves on you. So
yeah, well, I am talented at that, but I wasn't the one.
Oh, it wasn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. It was our incognito guest.
It was our guest. Yeah. That should be our thing. We should bring in really fucking famous people and make them sit there without a microphone. Like, guys, we've got George Clooney on
George Clooney just came in the door.
We'll let you introduce.
Fresh off of Ocean's 13.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us about that movie? Whatever. Shut up, George.
Stop talking.
Anyways.
Should have got Matt Damon.
Talk about your stupid ass movie.
Go back to the Caesar cut.
Oh, that'd be good.
#ER.
Bring Mackenzie Dern on. Not let her talk the entire time.
Or just bring her interpreter on. Let the interpreter talk the whole time.
Yeah. He's not even interpreting anything she says. She's not even in the room.
She's not even here.
I wonder if you think we could bring in a Portuguese interpreter just to interpret everything that we say for our Portuguese listeners, our Brazilian
Bruno
listeners.
could do it.
Right? Just have them. We have to take little breaks after every sentence Man, zero things have happened so far.
I feel like the ref just said patty cake, patty cake.
Yeah. Hey, look at me.
Look
Patty
at me.
cake.
Look at me.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now. Roll him up, throw him in the pan.
Kennedy
He just
seems
smacked him
like
in the
he's
head.
been more active and aggressive on this for sure.
I don't know. It just Taquino shot for a shot. How old is Kennedy?
18 or 19, I
Yeah. Taquino's 20 something.
think. He's got to be older than that. He's got to
That's
be
gonna
getting
be the
close to
worst.
30.
He keeps smacking him in the head. It's gonna suck when you lose to a kid,
Yeah.
like as an adult.
So can he press charges after this?
Yep. Oh man.
Almost hit a switch.
There you go. Put that dick right on the back of his head. He's using his hand too much. He should be using his ball sack more.
So I have a good friend of mine that introduced me to Turkish oil wrestling, and this is right now is about the point.
That's
If
where that
you're-
hand would be going right down the back.
If you're curious, we're at the 12-minute and 50-second portion. They just scrambled out.
They went into the dark zone. over there.
He's
on
almost
his
got the back. He's
not
getting
gonna-
close. No, he's done.
Well, he can't even see what he's doing because they don't turn the lights on in that area.
They should think about
Jesus
that,
Christ.
honestly. Like,
Dude, he's still on him.
there's no points, though.
He just had a stare down.
Yeah. If the rule is that the match can go off of the mats, then you need to light that area.
I agree. But like, surely nobody's going to come over here.
Yeah. Guys, be respectful.
Be respectful, guys. Keep it in the black. It's been more exciting than the other matches.
That's true. There's been, like I said, they've been pushing. I think Kennedy's really been pushing the pace a lot more.
I agree.
I haven't seen. Oh no, I saw the finish that he had on Ruotolo, whatever his name is. The guy's fucking American, and I can't say his
Good
name.
job.
Huatolo?
Ayatoa. Rotella.
Croatoa.
Rotel.
Croatoan. That's what it was.
It's the stuff that you make the cheese dip out of.
Croatoan was what they carved on the Roanoke Island.
Roanoke?
Yeah, you remember Roanoke? You remember that old mishap? Were you there for that?
Did I miss that one?
When the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock, and then one of them went back for supplies, cheese and meat and stuff, and then came back, and everybody in
dead?
his village they all disappeared
Yeah, they
Like
disappeared
without a-
all right.
without a trace.
What it is they went back also, but they didn't have cell phones back then, so they couldn't tell him.
Yeah.
They just
Ran to the store.
ran to the store. BRB.
The note that they left just said Croatoan,
Croatoan.
and nobody knows what the fuck that means. So
I don't think that's what it meant.
it's like a pet name for
Yeah.
John
It
Smith.
was just some kid that wrote something on a piece of paper.
Yeah. We are just past the 11-minute mark. Zero things have happened still. I mean, again, a lot of things have happened, but nothing really. They rolled off into the dark zone for a little while. Kennedy almost had his back and then got shucked off, but it was also not within the point limit, the point time. Where does Augusto train at?
Augusto Taquino?
Yeah,
I
I don't know. I have no idea where Jimmy's from.
This was Joe Rogan podcast. We just asked some guy named Jamie to look it up for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that anyways.
Jamie, can you look that up for me?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure, Bob. Hold on one second. I typed in Taquino and it came up as
Mackenzie Dern's boyfriend,
Tahuino, which is a drink.
Tahuino.
It's a cold beverage made from fermented corn.
Ooh,
So that's a weird nickname.
yeah,
What's his first name?
Augusto.
Augusto.
What is it with Brazilians and naming themselves after Roman and Greek figures?
I think it comes from the German influence.
I 100% when I was in Brazil, I met a guy named Julius Caesar. Like
Really?
I shook his hand. I was like, "What's your name?" Is Julius Caesar?
It's Julio Cesar.
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Bruno's middle name is Cesar.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, his last name's Cesar. He has 4 middle names.
Isn't his last name De Sousa?
De Souza, yeah. So it's
Brunio.
It's Bruno Henry Cesar.
Where's
De Souza.
the day?
De Souza comes from his dad.
But is that
His mom's middle
considered
name
one
was
name?
Cesar. Yeah, De Souza.
You're not getting the joke. Front headlock position for Augusto Mendes. Kennedy is not doing anything about it.
So Tiquinho is
Doesn't seem concerned.
he's a no-gi world champion. And he's a gi world champion too.
Dude, I can't imagine being like 17, 18 years old and staring a grown man in the face fighting them. Me at 17 or 18 years old, I'd probably cry. That's the only way I knew how to get angry. Was to cry.
I'm not crying, I'm just mad.
Yeah. Do you think Kennedy also does not have ACLs?
Oh, it's Bruno Tank Mendes. Oh, that's his brother, isn't it? Tiquinho is his brother.
Oh, wow. That just all
I didn't
clicked.
even think about that
I
either.
didn't know that.
It never clicked with me.
He trains with Soul Fighters.
He's a
then.
Soul Fighter guy,
Okay,
yep.
okay.
Shout out to Josh Mancuso and JC Pennington and all the other Soul Fighter guys that I'm friends with. All of which don't listen to this podcast. So, yeah, that makes sense now. Like, I never would have put the Tank Mendes piece together.
I wouldn't either. He's in Dallas, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. I wonder if Taquinho's in Dallas then.
Maybe.
I wonder if Cabrini thinking, man, I could have beat this guy. Shouldn't have put my kid in there.
Shouldn't have sent a boy to do a man's job.
Yeah. He's got twice the ACLs that I have. You know what I haven't seen in no-gi, and I feel like I had seen before a lot more, is there are no throws in no-gi anymore.
Well,
I feel like we used to see them a little bit.
now it's all Greco-Roman stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of tie-ups, a lot of over-under.
But even in
double-under stuff.
Greco-Roman, there's throws.
That's true.
You do see, I guess you do see a lot of like,
They keep poking each other in the eyes.
did you see the way Taquinho looked at him?
He's like,
Fucking right, bitch. You see a lot of people getting like lifted and turned almost like they're going to be slammed. But I feel like maybe 5-6 years ago, you saw a lot of hip throws. You saw a lot more like judo style techniques.
I agree.
I wonder if that's just people getting better at the stand up though too.
Oh, I'm sure. Now you see a
better
lot
at
more single leg and ankle pick transitions, and you just take a stretch right in the middle of the match. Is his dad or is his mom black?
Who, Cabrini?
No, his son. Yeah, Cabrini son.
Cabrini son? I don't know. Did you ask him that? Did you ask if his son's mom was black? Should have. That was the seminar where we had maybe a guillotine 10-finger choke there. Ooh. That was the seminar where we went to the gas station and some fucking guy was like bowing to me over a display of Busch Light. I train at Sensei so-and-so's. He did a dance before he bowed to me. Apparently trains in Canada and then Native American martial arts. What was that? Laween.
Lapine? Lapinus?
That's his name.
George Lapine. Shout out. Yeah, you bury that head in that dick. You bury it.
This is right where I would be reaching down the back of his pants.
Spit on that hand.
Spin on it.
Just kind of looking like, what do you expect to happen? 4 minutes in, 0-0.
Kennedy's got a leg picked up, but I don't think. Oh,
Oh, does he get the
finished
count?
it? Damn. You should have attacked the back the first time, Kennedy. He like shoots. Taquinho sprawls, and then Kennedy backs out like he's gonna take the back, but didn't time it properly. So then by the time Taquinho got back up, he tried to shoot again and fake him out.
Sorry.
You can't do that like 3 times in a row. Fool me once.
All them pump fakes. He's like, excuse me while I adjust my ankle band.
My ribbon.
Just do a mic check on his head.
Oh.
Figure something out.
It is funny to watch some of
We're
these.
just going to do a commercial break right in the middle of a match?
Yeah. We're
They're doing the replay.
We're gonna do the replay. Yeah, see,
He did pump fake him.
Yeah,
He
then
tried
he
to
does
pump fake
it
him
again. Yeah. I'm glad they showed a replay of that for us. I feel like though a lot of these guys, whenever they're standing up, they have like maybe 3 moves. Oh, good. When we're frozen again. They may have like 3 to 5 moves in wrestling, and they're just cycling between those. I think that's where the difference with like JT Torres is you saw a lot of motion before the shot out of JT, and Wagner was also the same. He was really good at defending.
Yeah.
But like, whereas these guys, most of it is like, shoot, oh, I got a leg, I'll try and finish. Shoot, oh, I didn't get anything.
They don't do a lot of chain wrestling.
Right, I'll shove around until I can figure something else out. They're just cycling between techniques.
I wonder if on Maciel's Instagram he posted about his haircut. Dude, get on his back so somebody can fucking win. I don't want to watch you guys go into overtime again. Jesus goddamn Christ. Throw the other hook in. Right now, Cabrinha's son is in the downward dog position while Augusto Mendes is got a little bit of a necktie on him and trying to get the other hook in. Put it in there. Put it in there. Don't be a...
There it is. There it is.
You're an adult. You're an adult.
Oh, yep. That's it for Maciel.
At the best, he's got an advantage.
Yeah. There's 3 points for Taquinho.
Nice.
Is this Taquinho's
Thank God.
first ADCC win?
Maybe.
I think he's about to get it. They only have a minute left. Kennedy better do something quick.
He's had all... What's he breathing like that for?
Because he's tired. Look at that pressure on his foot right there. Ugh. Kennedy's out of the back mount up into half guard with an underhook, but Taquinho's sprawling on him with a crossface. Butterfly guard. Yeah, you're not going to sweep Taquinho like that. His base is just fucking stout, dude. Damn, has that been recording this whole time? How'd that happen?
Now you get it to record.
Yeah, it's been going for like 60 minutes. I haven't been able to get it to go past 20. Dude, how sick would it be if he guillotines him right now? Oh, do it, do it, do it, do it. Nope. And he's out. Taquinho. Looks like he's going to win. You were right. You called it. Yeah.
Way to go.
Way to go, person that's in the room that we won't mention. I think I've already said your name before. Right, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Taquinho wins. Oh, wait. We're back. 10 seconds.
Oh, it was an inverted heel hook.
Oh, nothing. 3, 2. Augusto Mendes wins. I think that's going to be it for our ADCC episode.
Agreed.
Sorry for all the dull moments. We had to jump in like just at the end of finals here. And there's not a whole lot to talk about because some of those matches were fucking boring as shit. So there's a lot of dead air. You can deal with it. Sync it up if you have a Flow Grappling account. If you don't have a Flow Grappling account, don't buy one. Go borrow one from your
Totally
friend.
worthless.
Yeah, they're fucking crooks. And go steal one from your friend and make him watch quietly in the room while you do your podcast. So anyways, thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one.